Alright, hello everybody. We made it to Friday. Welcome. My name is Steve Tower. This is After Further Review, and tonight we are going to be showcasing the latest release for Red, White, and Blue Racin from PLAAY Games, the 2025 SCRAM season set. This is the fictional card set for the racing game, and this year they have fully fleshed out the B series for this SCRAM world. So we get a full set of drivers who aren't quite good enough to be on the pro circuit. Some of these guys are up and comers. Some of them are living legends, which hopefully we'll see tonight. And we are running this at the 2025 Lone Star SportSphere. This is a indoor dirt track, and we will be using the 100 race rule. So this will be a 33 turn race. There will only be one pit stop on turn 17. Yellow flags can only take one turn, regardless of how many drivers get caught up in an accident. And any dual results, the driver has to take it. They cannot choose to pass up a dual result. And with that out of the way, we'll get the racing action going. First thing we'll do is our race week race guide here, and first we'll determine how many TV drivers there are going to be, and there are going to be 5 TV drivers. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so our first TV driver, oh boy, who will get a bonus gold qualifying trophy as being the first TV driver, and that is Dave Devlin Jr. And let's see what is going on with him. Roll all 3 dice, read them red, white, and blue. And we get an 11, which I believe is going to take us to, so it's going to take us to TV event X. So we'll roll all of those again. And this time we end up with, let's see, a 32. 32, moderate altercation with other driver qualifying. Fines levied. Both drivers get placement C. All right, so our next TV driver is Danny Dodd. He is one of the better drivers for it. So we're going to put them down as feuding. So 79 and 60 are feuding. So if we do get a dual roll, and then roll a 7 on the chart, we will go to the feud result. Let's see, they both get placement C. And let's see, it's been a year since I've run a race here on the, I believe, so placement C for a trophy driver, he's going to get the blue die position in the middle group. All right, so it's 6. So, they're going to be right beside each other. And 18th and 19th place. All right, so we're off to a rough start here at the track. Len Whaley is our next driver on the TV charts. Let's see, a 62 for him. 62 is, oh boy, sanctions issued for minor rules violation, placement D. So he is going to get put on the bubble. Probably will still make the race, but we'll see. Our next one is Glenn Temple. Definitely one of the best drivers here in the B series. Let's see what Glenn's up to. He gets a 61. Driver does a phone-in interview on National Sports Radio and placement C. So he is a trophy driver. He'll get placed in 12th. And then finally, our last TV driver is Neil Wallach in the 47 Chevy. And Neil gets a 21. And he is also going to be a placement C. Sponsor event in the race city features an autograph session with the driver. The blue die is a 1, so he is going to be placed in the 8th spot. So, what was it? 5 TV drivers, and none of them made it into the top group. I'm not sure I've ever seen that happen before. So let's swap these guys out for their TV driver card. So there is Len Watley. And Neil Wallach up next. And Glenn Temple in 12th. Let's see. Nice thick card stock this year again for the cards. So first few races going through them, they will be a little hard to sort out. There is the number 60 for Danny Dodd, and then finally Dave Devlin in the 79. And there we go. All right. All right, so there are TV drivers. We can put that stack aside. Next, we will find out how many fast drivers we had for the event. These are drivers that had a fast qualifying for the week. Let's see, we are going to have 8 of those. Welcome to everybody joining me live here. Dale Buckingham joins us, James Hart, Richard Beach, and Vinny M. Welcome, guys. Hope you had a great week. And thank you for joining me here on a Friday as we wrap up the week with some racing. All right, so for our fast drivers, the first gold trophy we pull will get the pole position because that is open. Silver drivers will take the top position that's left in the top group. Bronze drivers will get the top position left in the middle group, and then non-trophy drivers will get the top position left in the bottom group. All right, so our first one is a gold trophy driver. So it's Irv Wagenseller. Ooh, how about that name? In the 58 Dodge, and he is your pole position winner. Bo Favorite will run a fast qualifying for him. And he will be in the 20th spot. Next up, we got Zach Irizarry in the 54 Chevy, and he will place second. Aiden Jonas will take the 21st spot. Our last 4 fast drivers. Ooh, Chuck DeFara. So we got 3 non-trophy drivers in. Oh, and make that 4. Burl Langford will qualify 23rd. Oh boy, Liam Gallagher will take 24th. And then finally, Willie Sheets in the 25th spot. All right, now we will see how many slow drivers we have. Drivers that had a particularly slow qualifying week. And there are 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So for the slow drivers, our gold drivers will get the next position in the bottom group. Silver and bronze will be placed in the bubble stack, and non-trophy drivers will not qualify. There is Aaron Nails, who has a very slow week. By his standards, he will be in 26th spot. Job Newhouse will be on the bubble. Manny Martell, our first driver to not qualify. Sean Aravello will go on the bubble. Soren Sontag not qualifying here at the SportSphere, as well as Jason Lowe. All right, so now with the rest of the stack, it'll just be drivers that had a normal qualifying week. So gold drivers will fill up the top group, silver drivers in the middle, bronze in the bottom. non-trophy drivers into the bubble. And away we go. Jamie Dole in 27th place. Paige Patton in 28th. Boy, still a lot of spots in the top group. There we go. Hey, just as I say that, the number 3, Dick Exham, the 60-year-old living legend in the SCRAM universe, still doing it here in the B series. Let's see, as Lynn and Chris join us. Welcome, guys. This was the main reason that I wanted to play out a B series race here tonight. Was a chance to get Dick Exham back onto the table, and I just realized that my big head is covering up that bottom part there of the racetrack, so I'll move myself up here. There we go. All right, continuing along, Noah Fralix into the bubble. Let's see, Mickey Zwick into the bottom group. Rick Reel into the bottom group as well. Caleb Cav into the bubble. Oop, it's kind of stuck together. Let's see. Yogi Mala into 31st place. Ray Kinahosa into 32nd. Heather Pettis will take the 9th spot. Owen Oberhauser in 10th, and I forgot to check before I started, but I believe there might not be 7 gold trophy drivers. I forget if there's not. Well, we'll deal with that, I guess, when we get to the end. But there's Snake Wickham, who is a gold driver, so he'll take the 4th spot. Brandy France into 33rd position. Cash Cresswell will go on to the bubble, and he might be the last one that qualifies. Another driver into the bubble here is Troy Barner, who will take 11th. Running out of spots here in the top 2 groups, there is Emma Pascarella, who will go on to the bubble. Emmerich Mingle into 34th place. Kevin Stauffer into 35th. Let's see, Dustin Strem will take 13th. There's Harper Dots. A couple of colorful cars out here. I like when Keith incorporates the multicolored cars into the gas pedal symbols. Let's see. Next we got Jeff Lynn in 15th place. Gail Deerdorf into the bubble. Probably will not be seeing her again. Landry McNamara onto the bubble. And our last handful of drivers here. King Arrington into 5th place. Let's see. Mueller Rainey onto the bubble stack. Bubble stack getting very full now. And running out of spots for them. Indigo Reigns into 16th place. Hessen Roche will take 6. Kirk Weinburn into the bubble. Let's see, as we're down to, what, 6, 7, 8 spots in the bottom group. Now down to 7, as Gobi Sosby will take 36. Jared McAtee will take 17th place, and that closes out the middle group. So now any silver drivers will go into the bottom. And just like that, there is Mike Divers will fall to 37th. And then Coy Gandy will be our last driver in the top group. So there are enough gold trophy drivers in the B series to fill up the top group. Frankie Fabry into 38th place. Chris Copa into 39th. Our last 2 drivers here to qualify. Nestor Vigil will take 40th. And then Carl O'Connell will take 41st. So Len Whaley will make it in to 42nd. And then Job Newhouse will be our last qualifying driver, who will take the final spot at number 43. So that means that we will have one trophy driver, Sean Aravallo, who will be the unlucky guy who does not qualify here on the dirt track. As Bob joins us. Welcome, Bob. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see. Just catching up on the comments. Let's see. Vinny saying that he likes the real drivers. Yeah, that's one of the nice things is that every year when Keith releases these sets, is he always puts out the pro season. I believe right at the same time as the fictional set, and they all work just as well depending on your preference, for sure. All right, so there is your field for the Houseman 250 dirt race. And here we go. We are ready for some racing action. Let's see how long Irv Wagenseller can hold on to the top spot. Again, this is going to be 33 turns, and there will only be one pit stop on turn number 17. All right, so away we go. Here is turn number 1, and it's going to be in the top group. And we are looking for drivers with the heat quality. All right, so I, especially when I'm doing a live show with this game, I use a token just so I remember which driver I left off on. So it's going to be Coy Gandy who's going to get the first chance to take the lead. And unfortunately for Irv, he does not have any brake symbols. He does get a brake bonus for being the leader, so he'll have 2, and he does have the heat quality. So we are looking for a blue die of 4 or better for a successful challenge, and that will not do it. Hassan Rosh. Oh, sorry. Coy Gandy has the starred heat quality, so he gets to try that twice, and he will fail twice. Here's Hassan Rosh, who gets... Ooh, I believe this is going to be successful. So the 1 definitely passes the gas pedal check. Let's see, and then 4, yeah, right, 1, 2, 3, yeah, there we go. So right on the first turn, we are going to have a new race leader. Hassan Rosh takes the lead. Irv Wagenseller falls to 5th. So now, as we continue, the King does not have the heat quality. Snake Wickham. So Hassan Rosh, he does have a brake symbol and the heat quality. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So a blue 5 or 6. As Phil Reynolds joins us. Welcome, Phil. Oh boy, he gets the blue 5, but unfortunately, he gets the red 5 as well. So for the red die, I saw somebody, Lynn was saying that he's still learning the rules a little bit. So the gas pedal check, it needs to be equal to or under for it to be successful. And unfortunately for Snake, he has 4 on the gas pedal rating and rolled over it. So down to Dick Exham. He does not have the heat quality, but Zach Irizarry does. So he'll have a chance here, and that is not successful. So first turn over, and we have our first lead change. Hassan Rosh in the lead as we head into turn number 2. This is going to be in the bottom group, and it is a trouble result. Oh boy. All right. So with the trouble result, we will look at people's escape ratings. Let's see. Escape is a -1 here on the track. So everyone will have to roll equal to or less than their escape rating -1. So we might have a big kerfuffle here right on the second turn of the race. Bo Favorite needs a 9. He's all set. Aiden Jones needs a 7. Oh, and he is going to be caught up. So our first driver into trouble. Chuck DeFaro needs a 5. He does not get it. Again, the special 100 race rules is it doesn't matter how many drivers are caught up in a trouble result, there will only be one lap of yellow. So normally, if you have more than two cars caught up, it would be two turns. But there will only be one no matter how many drivers we have out. And we're going to get a few. Oh boy, all those drivers that qualified with the fast qualifying are getting caught up here early. There's three in a row. Liam Gallagher needs a 5. Oh, and he's going to make it. Here is Willie Sheet, who will not make it. Sorry, Willie. Aaron Nels needs a 5. Oh, my goodness. And we are losing drivers left and right. This is going to probably whittle down the bottom stack. Jamie Dole makes it. Paige Patton makes it. Mickey Zwick. He will make it. Rick Riley. He'll be okay. Yogi needs an 8. Oh boy, and he rolls boxcars. Bad luck for him. Here is Ray Hinojosa needing a 6, and he's okay. Brandy France needs a 5. Oh, and she is going to get caught up in this big wreck here on turn number 2. Emmerich Mingle is okay. Kevin Stoffer needs to roll low, and he does not. My goodness. Driver number 8 caught up in this. Gober Sosby needs a 5. He is going to get caught up in it as well. My goodness. Mike Divers needs a 5. Oh, and he just gets it. Frankie Fabre needs a 9. He'll be okay. Chris Copa needs a 7 and just escapes. Nestor Vigil will be fine. Carl O'Connell, he will get caught up. There's driver number 10 caught up in this mess. Len Whaley, one of our TV drivers, he will get caught up. My goodness. And then finally, Job Newhouse needs a 4, and he will get caught up as well. So it is mayhem on turn number 2 here at the Lone Star SportSphere. As a large contingent of drivers get caught up in a big wreck on turn number 2. And let's see if their garage can get them out. So now I'll be rolling on their for their repair rating. We are in the first third of the race. Let's see. So Aiden Jonas with a D. There are no modifications to the repair roll, so he needs a 8 or less to get back on the track, and he does. Just gets on the track. Chuck DeFaro also needing an 8. He'll come back on. Here is Burl Lankford. Let's see, he needs an 8 as well. He comes back on. Willie Sheets. Let's see. With an E. Oh boy. So he needs a 7. He'll get back in. Aaron Nels. Well, maybe we won't have as many people as I thought. He needs anything but boxcars. So he's all set. Let's see now, a couple B's in a row. They need 10 or less. All right, so nobody out so far. Here's Brandy France needing a 10. Ooh, just gets it. Kevin Stoffer needing an 8. And and there we go. Our first victim at the SportSphere is Kevin Stoffer, who cannot get his car back on the track. Gobi Sosby. Right behind him. Also, 2 victims claimed here on turn number 2. Carol O'Connell needs a 9. And we'll get back on the track. Len Whaley needs anything but boxcars. Okay. And then finally, Job Newhouse needs a 9 and gets back on. All right. So 2 drivers are out. So that'll end turn 2. Turn number 3 will be under yellow. And we'll pick back up the action On turn number 4. Oh boy. All right. So our first two victims of the SportSphere are out of there. All right, turn number 4. Let's see. This is going to be a duel. Let's see. The number 6 cars in the middle group. So again, one of the special rules is that duels cannot be um, they cannot be turned down. Although in this case, well, I suppose Dave Devlin normally might decide not to try it, but he will not have the option here. So Danny Dodd, let's see, anything but a 6. He is all set, so he'll jump from 19th to 8th and pick up a performance chip. And then Dave Devlin needs a 1 or a 2 and does not get it. All right, so now those drivers need to roll an escape check. Again, it's escape -1. So Dave Devlin needs a 5 and does not get it. Neil Wallach needs a 6 and he does not get it either. So once again, we will have a yellow flag come out. So we'll slide all the drivers up. And then we will see if those two drivers can get back onto the track. Let's see. So Dave Devlin with a pit grade of E. He will need a 7 or less for his car to return. And let's see what his pit crew can do. They cannot get him back on the track, so he is out. And then Neil Wallach with a B needs a 10 or less, and he does get back on the track. All right, so that will end turn number 4. Turn number 5 will be under yellow, and we'll pick things back up at turn number 6. Hassan Rash having an easy time so far since he has taken the lead. This will be another duel check of 5, the number 5 cars in the top group. All right, so Jared McAtee to duel first. He will move up to 9th place and get a performance chip. And then finally, Indigo Reigns needs a 3 or less. He will successfully move up into 10th place. All right, now the escape rolls. First for Owen Obenhauser. He needs a 7. Does not get it. Oh, goodness. And then Heather Pettis, she needs a 5 or less, and she does get it. So, my goodness, crazy times here at the SportSphere. As we have another driver off the track, Owen Oberhauser, after a very aggressive pass by Jared McAtee. And Obenhauser into the wall. And he will crawl into pit row, and they'll see if they can get him back up. He has a pit crew grade of A. We are still in the first third, so anything but boxcars, and he is all set. So he returns. So there's turn number 6. Turn number 7 under caution. And now picking the action back up on turn number 8. My goodness. Yes, a lot of action here early at the SportSphere. Ooh, that's easy to say. All right, let's see. This is going to be normal action finally. We'll be in the middle group and looking for the heat quality. Let's see. So Jamie Dahl does not have it. Here is Liam Gallagher trying to move up. And he will fail the gas pedal check. Let's see. No heat, no heat. Here's Harper Dots, who will also fail the gas pedal check. Indigo Reigns. Oh, here we go. So the last 3 drivers here, they all have the heat quality, and they all have a performance chip. So they'll be moving up one way or the other. Indigo Reigns with a chance to move into 2nd place. Unfortunately, he fails the gas pedal check, and he fails the brake check, but he will spend that chip and move from 10th to 2nd. at least for now. 2 more drivers. Here's Jared McAtee. Let's see. Good on the gas pedal check. Trying to take the 2nd spot, but he has the quality and gets a bonus brake rating for being in the top group. So that'll fail, but Jared McAtee will spend his chip to move into 2nd place. And now here is Danny Dodd. Let's see. The gas pedal check is good, but the brake check is going to fail. So he will have to spend to move into 4th spot. So 3 drivers move up, but they do have to spend that performance chip. Turn number 9 coming up. This is going to be in the bottom group, and we are looking for the reflex. All right, so let's see. Neil Wallach will be the first driver. Get a chance to move up here into the middle group. That will definitely be a successful check. He is going to move into let's see, number 4, the odd. So he'll go from 39th to 15th, displacing Jeff Lynn. Job Newhouse. Chance to move up. No can do. Let's see, Carl O'Connor. Oh, lots of drivers with the reflex here. He will fail the gas pedal check. Randy France. Ooh, that might be good. Let's see. Gas pedal check is good. 2 even. Let's see. 1, 2. Yes, that will work. So Brandy France all the way up to 10th place. Here is Yogi Mala. Yogi will fail the gas pedal check. Let's see. Chris Copa. Chance to move up. Gas pedal check is good. 3 even. That is going to fail on the brake check. Mike Divers. Good card there. Let's see. 2 even. Oh, Brandy France is just going to fight him off, as she does have the reflex just enough for the brake check. Ray Hinojosa. That is going to be good. 3 odd. So Ray Hinojosa and Dustin Strem will switch spots. Let's see. And our last 3 drivers do have the reflex. Ricky Reilly. That is going to be a good one. 6 even. So not moving up too much, but into the middle group. Mickey Zwick with a chance to move up. That's going to be a good one. 2 odd. So Troy Barner bumped into the bottom group. And then finally Paige Patton. Ooh, that looks good. 2 even. Oh, yes, and Paige Patton will bump Brandy France back down to the middle group. All right, turn number 10. Almost a third of the way through the race. This is going to be in the bottom group again, but we are looking for the smart quality this time. Let's see. Looks like we have some wicked smart drivers. Owen Oberhauser will get a chance to move up first. Let's see. 5 even. And a 2 is good, as Heather Pettis, the famous Pettis family, falls all the way into last place. Jeff Lynn with a chance to move up. Let's see. 3 even. That will not work. Job Newhouse. Let's see. 5 even. That will not succeed. Here is Len Whaley. Oh boy, rolls a 6 on the gas pedal check, so that won't work. Carl O'Connell. Let's see, 5 even. That will work. Oh boy, so Owen Oberhauser briefly into the middle group, but then back down into the bottom. Here's Aaron Nels. Let's see, that looks good. 5 odd, yes. So Bo favorites back or down into the bottom group. Willie Sheets does not have it. see, 32. Yeah, okay, Chuck Tafaro now with a chance to move up. A lot of drivers still left here with the smart quality. That will not work. Aiden Jonas, no can do. Master Vigil, no. Oh boy, the red die is hot. Let's see. Frankie Fabry. Gas pedal check is good. 6 odd. Oh, and Jamie Dahl does not have a brake or the smart quality, so that's going to succeed. All right, down to the last 5 drivers here. Mike Divers. That looks probably good. Yes. So Neil Wallach, one of our TV drivers, falls down into the bottom group. Let's see. And that is the last of the smart drivers. All right. There's turn number 10. And Hessen Rosh, if he can make it through the end of this round, still in lead, he'll get a bonus performance chip for having held the lead for 10 laps. Let's see, and he most likely will, as we're going to be in the middle group looking for control. Let's see, Mike Divers will be our first driver with a chance to move up. And that is going to fail because everybody in the top group gets a brake bonus of 1, so we know the 1's going to fail no matter what. Let's see, Harper Dots. This could be a good one. And indeed it will be. So Danny Dodd into 14th place. Harper Dots into 4th. Let's see. Glenn Temple, our next control driver. And, oh boy, he's going to go from 12th to 2nd place. Let's see. And our last control driver is Indigo Reigns. And he'll fail the gas pedal check. So there we go. That is turn number 11. We are a third of the way through this race. Hessen Rosh has been in the lead for 10 laps, so he will get a bonus chip. All right, turn number 12 into the second third of the race. This is going to be the middle group again, and we are checking for the reflex. Some Duran Duran fans here tonight. Rick Reilly, he will fail his check. Carl O'Connor, that will fail. Mike Divers, this could be good, but no, Coy Gandy, one of the stronger defensive drivers with 2 brake symbols, so he'll fight off that challenge. Danny Dodd, let's see, 2, that will fail. Ray Hinojosa, oh, that is just going to fail, as Glenn Temple has a brake symbol, the quality, and the bonus brake for being in the top group. All right, Jared McAtee trying to come on here. Let's see. Oh, and that is going to displace Coy Gandy, as he got the big brake roll there. So Coy Gandy into 12th place, and Jared McAtee up into the top group. Here's Mickey Zwick. That will definitely succeed. Oh, and he is going to bump Dick Exham all the way down to 11th place, so out of the top 10. Dick Exham had been riding in 3rd place right from the start of the race, but hopefully he'll get a chance to jump back up into the top group. Let's see, this is going to be a successful one. Paige Patton will move from 10th to 5th. Indigo Reigns will be our last driver here on this turn. Let's see, and that is not going to succeed. So there's turn number 12. Rash, just cruising along here. He has been in the lead since turn number 2. We are going to be checking in the middle group once again, and once again we are going to be checking for reflex. Ricky Reilly with a chance once again to move back up. Let's see, and he will this time. So a lot of shuffling going around here between the middle and the top group. Let's see, Carl O'Connor, that is going to fail. McDivers, that is also going to fail. Danny Dodd, that will fail because of the brake check. Ray Hinojosa, that is going to fail as well. Koi Gandy trying to get right back into the top group, and no, he cannot do it this turn. Dick Exham, no reflex. King Harrington, let's see, that is more than likely going to succeed. Glenn Temple, yeah, he only has 3 is what he had to beat. So King Harrington into the top group, or back into the top group, and now all of our TV drivers are out of the top group, and one is already out of the race. Indigo Reigns, our last driver to roll here this turn, and that will not succeed. And we are rolling along here. We are at turn number 14. Robert Duvall is in the pits, and the pit crew is eating ice cream, yes. Good reference. All right, so here we go. Turn number 14, middle group once again. Let's see, and we are going to be checking for the star rating. And rolling the doubles now, I believe that Keith now said that that is a, it used to be that there was a problem that you would add on, but now because of the progress of technology, and that cars generally finish the races now, that rule is no longer in effect. So I will adhere to that new rule. So no problem result added when there's doubles on the metallic dice. So this is middle group, and we're looking for star, which I'm excited about because that means that someone's going to get 2 rolls on this. So here is Mickey Zwick, who will not advance. Aaron Nels. Let's see. That's going to be a good one. Aaron Nels is going to go from 17th to 2nd. And the King bounced back into the middle group. Mike Divers. Let's see. That is going to be successful. He'll move into the top group. Danny Dodd. Oh, a lot of stars here. In the middle group, Danny Dodd. Let's see, who's at 4? Oh, not going to succeed. Just missed the brake check. Let's see, Koi Gandy trying to move back up. And yes, he will. Mike Divers briefly into the top group, but right back down. And here we go. Dick Exham, he has the star quality, so he'll get 2 rolls here. Let's see. And oh, and unfortunately the first one misses. Needed to roll anything but a 5 or 6 on the red die, but all right, so he'll get a second shot at this. And oh no, the red die, not my friend here tonight, so he'll stay in 11th place. Here's Glenn Temple. He will move into 6th from 10th. Indigo Reigns trying to move into the top group. He will not. And then finally, Snake Wickham. Let's see. He will not advance. All right. So there's turn number 14 in the books. Turn 15 coming at you. This is going to be in the top group, and there is trouble. I'm talking about trouble. Oh boy. All right. So again, the escape rating has a -1. And we will start with our race leader. So Rash with an escape of 9 needs to roll an 8 or less. And oh, and he does not. So he's going to spend that chip to make the escape. Oh boy, here is Aaron Nels. He is going to get caught up in this. Rick Really? He will also get caught up in this. So am I. Harper Dots needs a 4. No. Ooh, we might have a whole new top group here. Paige Patton needs a 9 and does get it. Wagon Seller, just escapes. And then finally Glenn Temple, he will get caught up as well. My goodness, so 4 cars in trouble into the side. And so there we go. Dick Exham will move up into the top group. As there is dirt and debris everywhere, the yellow flag comes out, and we'll have 4 cars that will try to make their way back onto the track here at the SportSphere. And this hard indoor dirt track making a name for itself here today. All right, so Aaron Nels, let's see, we are in the middle third of the race, pit crew grade of A, so he will need a 9 or less to get back on the track, and he does. Rick Reilly needs an 8 or less, and he is okay. Harper Dots needs an 8, and Owen does not get it. Harper Dots, too much damage on her car and cannot continue. Glenn Temple, they do get his car, the 52 Ford, back out on the track. So that'll be that. Turn 16 will be under yellow, and then we are into the pits for our only scheduled pit stop of the race. All right, let's see. So, and with a 6, it's only going to be TV drivers in the top or middle group will get a chance. Oh, let's see. Wait, right? It's the TV drivers that. Oh, yeah, that get to move up, and or no, because we rolled doubles, it'd be a pit violation, and there are no TV drivers in the 4 spots, so nothing will happen on that. But because of the 6, it's going to be both the top and middle group to get a chance to fast pit. So we could get a lot of chips out here in our one and only pit stop of the race here. All right, so Dustin Stream needs a 5, does not get it. Gallagher, no. Troy, does just get it. Let's see, Brandy France, yes. All right, let's see, Frankie Fabre needs to roll low, does not. Mickey Zwick needs a 4, no. King Harrington will not get it. Carl O'Connor just gets the performance chip. Let's see, McAtee needs a 4, not happening. Danny Dodd needs a 7, just gets it. Ray Hinojosa, oh boy, needs a 3, nope. And Mike Divers needing a 9, does not get it. Now into the top group, Dick Exham will get a chip. Coy Gandy needing a 9, yes. Let's see, Indigo Reigns needs a 5, does not get it. Wickham needs a 6. He'll get the chip. Oh boy, and we'll have a lot of chips here for the last third of the race. Irv Wagonseller gets the chip. Paige Patton does not. And then finally, our race leader, Rash, needs an 8. And Owen does not get it. Oh, that is going to be interesting for sure. As our race leader does not have a chip. All right, so everyone with the blue chip moves up. All right, so now we'll see which driver is going to get a chance to take the lead out of the pits. And it is the driver in second position, Irv Wagonseller. And let's see, a 1, 2, or 3. He'll take the lead and keep his chip. And and he does. So a new race leader here on the pit turn. And it is Irv Wagonseller. So Hessen Rash, who had led since turn number 2, is finally displaced. He was just a little slow getting out of the pits. And Irv Wagonseller takes advantage. All right, so turn number 18. And we are more than halfway through this race. This is going to be a check in the top group for the smart quality. Oh boy, let's see. And oh, how about that? There is only one driver that has the smart quality, and it is our former race leader, Rash. So unfortunately for Wagon Seller, he does not have the smart quality, and he has no brake symbols. But he does have the chip. But Rash can make him spend that chip with a successful challenge. Oh, and he rolls a 5 on the gas pedal check, so he does not succeed. So Wagon Seller gets to keep that chip, at least for one more turn, as we head into turn number 19. Staying in the top group, this time we're looking for skill. And this does not look good for old Irv, as we've got a lot of skill up here in the top group and a lot of skill along with chips. So here is Indigo Rain. That will not succeed. Page Patton. That will not succeed. Let's see. Here is Dick Exham. Dick Exham does have the skill, and he has a chip. Oh, but darn it all, he rolls a 6. All right, so this is a house rule that I use when both the driver trying to advance and the defending driver have a chip. I roll a decider die, and if it comes up with a dot, they spend the chip. If it comes up blank, they do not. And it does come up with a chip, so they will both spend their chip. The result of it is it has failed, so that still stands, but the chip is gone off of the race leader. So here comes Coy Gandy. And he is going to fail. Oh boy. So he could spend the chip and take the lead, but right behind him is Snake Wickham, who has skill and has a chip. I guess maybe I'll roll the die to see if he does it. And he does. All right. Because if Snake Wickham rolls triples, then it would fail, and he would not get to spend the chip. But let's see what happens. He does not roll triples. Oh, and actually, I think that's going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's not a successful check, but he will spend the chip to take the lead. And then here is Rash, who can once again try to retake the lead. Oh, but he fails the check. So there we go. So Snake Wickham on turn 19 will take the lead. All right, turn number 20. Whoop. Turn number 20. Let's see, as Nate joins us. Check out Big Country Time Racing. I have not heard of that one. I will do a Google of it after the show. Thanks for tuning in, Nate. Let's see. This is the bottom group, and we're looking for the smart quality. All right. So the bottom group, who has been quiet for a while, now with a chance to work their way back into the middle group. So Temple is going to challenge Dodd. That would be successful, but Dodd will spend his chip to fend it off. Aaron Nels trying to advance. That is more than likely going to be a successful check. Oh, unless the driver had a chip, which she does, so she'll spend that. Let's see, Jeff Lynn with our next chance to move up. Too odd. Oh, that would be a successful check because he doesn't have any brakes. But Troy Barner will spend his chip. So now we're down to one chip left on the table. Here is Newhouse, who will fail his check. Len Whaley. Let's see. One odd, and now that last chip is gone. So we had a whole pile of them, but all the performance chips are out of there. So this is one odd, and now Carol will get, or Carl rather, will get sent back to the middle group. Let's see, here is Bo Favorite. Let's see, this will probably be good. Yes, it will. So Bo Favorite into 14th, and Mickey Zwick down into the bottom group. Here's Chuck DeFaro, who's in 3 odd. Oh boy, that is going to be successful, as King Arrington does not have the smart quality. So the King drops all the way down, what is that, to 26th place. Here's Aiden Jonas. That is no good. Nestor Vitchell, no good there. And that will do it for turn number 20. So here we go, turn number 21. 2 turns left in the middle third of the race. And we're going to go back to the top group, and we are looking for control. Let's see, so Snake Wickham does not have the control quality, so we're looking for blues of 4 or better. So that will not do it. And then Rash, the only other driver with control, and that will not do it either. All right, so turn 21 in the books, and here comes our last turn of the middle part of our race. Back into the top group, and it is going to be a rare result. Oh boy. All right, so we will go. Oh, rare result is on the board, which I forgot to get out of my box before the show. Hold on, folks. I thought I was forgetting something, but fortunately I have my box right close by. All right, so here we go. Rare result in the top group. And let's see what it is. Okay, live TV, gotta love it. So let's roll here. The red and white is 31. A surge driver becomes the leader. So the blue die is a 2. It is Coy Gandy. And he sees a line on the dirt track and surges into the lead. And there we go. So another lead change. Let's see. That's our 1, 2, 3. That's our 4th lead change of the race. And we are now officially into the final third of the race. So any potential trouble or problem repair rolls will be significantly harder as we get to the last part of the race. All right, here we go. So a new race leader, Coy Gandy, and he is pretty tough. 2 brake symbols, so anything that happens there is going to be hard to overcome. And this is going to be a duel, and we did roll a 7, so that is the fume. Let's see, so it was 79 and 60. Are they both still on the track? There is Danny. Oh, no, you know what? Dave Devlin is already out of the race, so that just means that nothing's going to happen. Danny Dodd's gonna wave and give a not safe for TV gesture as he drives by pit row and past Dave Devlin's crew. And so nothing happening there on the turn. Turn number 23 coming up now. Back into the top group. Let's see. We're going to be checking for the star, and then we're going to add a problem to the end of the turn. All right, so first, all of our star drivers with a chance to take the lead, and they will need a blue die of 6 to succeed. And, oh, how about that? Everybody in the top group, except for the previous race leader, Rash, has the star rating. So there will be a lot of attempts here. So Reigns will fail. Patton will fail. Dick Exham, he'll get 2 rolls at this. The first one fails. And the second one fails. Irvin Wagonseller will not make it. And then finally, Snake Wickham does not make it as well. Oh my. So a lot of attempts to pass him, but Koi Gandy holds everybody off. This is turn number 25 coming up here. This will be another duel. I forgot the problem. There's a problem in the top group after the star check. So before we get to that, let's see. We roll the red, white. And as long as it's not double, the race leader is okay. And no, it's going to be Paige Patton who will have a problem. Let's see what the problem is. 43. I got to do the old guy thing. Overheating, roll for repair. Oh, but a pit crew grade of A or B. The problem does not occur. Paige Patton does have a B pit crew rating. So her pit crew was right on top of it. There is no problem. All right. So turn number 25, the roll, it was a duel, and it is the number 2 car in the top group who will get a chance it's right. 2, 3. Oh, right. The car in the number 2 will try to take over number 1. Okay. So, Snake Wickham trying to advance 1 spot. And he does not. He fails the gas pedal check. Oh, no, which means that he has to now make an escape roll. Let's see, escape of 7. So the track will bring it down to a 6. Oh, boy. So Snake Wickham tried for a very aggressive pass there. Does not make it. Sends himself into the wall. And now let's see if they can get him back on the track. We are in the final third. He has a pit crew rating of C. So he will need to roll a 5 or less in order to stay out on the track. All right, so here we go. Into pit row he goes, and they cannot get his car back on the track in time. So he is our latest victim, and that finally ends turn number 25. All right, turn number 26 now coming up. Let's see, this will be in the middle group. Let's see. Oh, no, sorry. That should have been turn number 26 that was taken off. There we go. Okay. So turn number 27. Let's see, the middle group, and we are looking for control. And it looks like almost every driver has control. Looks like just only 2 drivers do not have control. So a lot of opportunities to move up here. Emmerich Mingle, our first driver, and he does not get it. Dustin Strem. Let's see. That might be good. Yes, it is. Strem will knock Reigns out of the top group. Here comes Gallagher, who will then knock Strem right back to the middle group. Here is McAtee, who will take over Irv Wagonseller's spot. Let's see. Mike Divers. That's not going to succeed. Bo Favorites cannot do it. Chuck DeFaro. No, that's not going to succeed. Let's see. Troy Barner. Too high on the gas pedal. Here is Brandy France. Let's see. That is Oh, no, that's not going to fail because he has control and gets a break bonus for being in the top group. And then finally, Oberhauser. Oh, that is going to succeed. And, oh, darn, he's going to knock Dick Exham back into the middle group. All right, turn number 29. We're getting close to the end here. Is Koi Gandy going to hold on? Let's see. This is going to be, oh, it's going to be trouble in the bottom group. All right. Oh, you know what? And actually, I just remembered I forgot to mark off a yellow flag. So actually, this is going to be turn number 30. I forgot to mark off the one lap of the yellow flag when Snake Wickham got knocked out. All right, so turn number 30, more trouble here in the bottom group. How many are going to get caught up this time? Well, Neil Wallach, the first victim. Jamie Dahl is the second victim. Copa manages to avoid the mess, as does Vigil. Here is Jonas, who is okay. The King stays on the track. Oh, Burl Langford just gets caught up in it. Let's see. Willie Sheets, he gets knocked out. Mickey Zwick is going to be okay. Here is Yogi, who is fine as well, but not for Zach Irizarry. Here's Carl O'Connell, needs a 5. No, oh boy, another big crash here. Len Whaley is okay. Newhouse is okay. Jeff Lynn is fine. Heather Pettis, no. Aaron Nels needs a 5 and gets it. Rick Riley is okay. And then finally, Glenn Temple. No. Oh boy. So another big pile up here. Just as we're about to wrap up the race, just 3 turns to go after this. So Neil Wallach into the garage. We are in the final third. He will need a 6 to get back on the track, and he does. Jamie Dahl needs a 5, and no. Jamie Dahl is out of there. Burl Langford, oh boy, needs a 4, and no. Willie Sheets, oh, in the final third, oh, needs a 3, and does not get it. Willie Sheets finally out there. Good race for a pretty low-key team there. Let's see. Zach Irizarry with a B. No, he cannot get back on the track. Carl O'Connell needs a 5, and no. Can Heather Pettis get back on the track? Oh, she just does. And then finally, Glenn Temple needing a 6. And Owen does just get it. All right, so that'll be turn number 30. Turn 31 will be under yellow. So we will have 2 turns left of the race as the action picks back up. Koi Gandy still in the lead. Let's see. Koi Gandy took the lead at turn... turn 20... turn 22. Oh, okay. So if he maintains the lead for this turn, then he'll get a bonus chip, performance chip, for the last turn. Let's see if he can. This will be in the middle group, and we are looking for control. So Mingle's first up, and oh, and he rolls triples. Again, with the new rules about reducing the problems, it means it's a unsuccessful check. Instead of, or whereas before it would have caused a problem. Indigo Reigns, that will not succeed. Dustin Strem, Let's see. That might be good. 1, 2, 3. No. Rosh able to hold him off. Let's see. Mike Divers, who's had a lot of chances here, but not able to cash in, as he does not cash in this time either. Bo Favorite, however, will cash in, moving up to third place. For now, here's Chuck DeFaro, who will fail. Let's see. Barner, that will not succeed. And then finally, Brandy France, that will not succeed either. All right, so the last turn of the race, and our race leader, Coy Gandy, will get a 10-lap performance chip bonus for being in the lead for 10 laps in a row. Here we go, last turn of the race. It's going to be middle group check. And for TV, and there are no TV drivers in the middle group, so Coy Gandy will sail across the finish line, and he will win the 2025 Horseman 250 dirt race. There we go. And Hessen Rash, who was in the lead for so long, from turn number 2 all the way up to turn 17, will come in second place. And crowd favorite Dick Exham, he does get a top 10 finish. He's in 8th place. So there we go, everybody. Again, thanks guys for tuning in. This set is available right now. You can get it with just the main series of the SCRAM drivers, or you can get the deluxe set that includes this full set of the SCRAM B series drivers. And there is a link down in the show notes below for this, if this is something you want to add to your table. Hope that you guys can join me on Monday, where we'll be heading to the baseball field, and I'll be showcasing the 2025 Baseball America set that was just released yesterday. So very much looking forward to that. We'll have an exhibition game with the New England Minutemen. So very much looking forward to that. And then next Wednesday, we will continue our Fury Football World Football League round robin, or not round robin, double elimination tournament. That will continue on Wednesday. So until then, hope you guys have a fun weekend. Hopefully you can get a lot of games out. I know that here in New England, it's going to be very, very cold again on Sunday. So that'll be a good day to stay in and get some gaming on the table. So, but until next time, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.